So, Apex Legends Season 12 is out. Also marks the 3-year anniversary of Apex Legends. And we're going to talk about the 3 years of Apex Legends that we've had. Respawn, this company has been kicking it for a long time, and they've done a lot of shitty things with Apex Legends, and they've done a lot less good things with Apex Legends. So let's get to talking about this season and the previous seasons. Well, we've been wanting solos for a long time. I mean, that makes sense, right? Apex Legends, it's a battle royale. When you watch gameplay, it's usually BR. Most tournaments take place in the BR realm. So it's kind of strange that this season they add a new LTM, and it is a massive team-based domination. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. It's literally counterintuitive to add a game from a completely different type of game as an LTM. And then let's say you think that this was cool, you're having fun. Good for you. You're liking the LTM. Let's talk about the LTM itself. Personally, I'm not liking it at all, and there's various reasons why. Well, I'm liking it in the slightest little bit because playing by yourself and going to the zone closest to the enemy's spawn and trying to hold them off, that's pretty fun. Just going for clips, getting like 7 kills or 4 kills in a row and being like, oh shit, I'm a god, you know? But despite the little bit of good that came with it, there's a whole heck of a lot more bad. First of all, it's gone basically. It has like a week left. What's the point of adding an LTM? I never understood. It literally does not help anything. Adding an LTM is so stupid. Literally limited time mode. Why? Why are you adding a limited time mode? I just don't understand. Next, reason why I didn't like Control. Well, you know that I've always argued that you can't enforce a team-based aspect of a game. Okay, so in trios, you can't always end up with all 3 teammates. Sometimes you're going to queue in with only one other person. Sometimes you'll even queue up solo and you didn't press no fill. Okay, that's the thing. You can't enforce the team-based aspect. When you die, or when you get knocked in game, you can instantly leave in a public match. You don't have to stick around and wait for your teammates. Now, not being able to enforce the team-based aspects of Apex is why I've always called for solos to be added. But when we look at this new LTM, it's a 9v9. I wonder what 9 people being on one team means when you're allowed to just leave and... Okay, obviously that means that sometimes you're going to end up with teammates leaving. Now, the least amount of teammates I've had on my team at a time is 3, which means that it was a 9v4. Do you understand what that means? Like, in domination, for the other team to have more than double the amount of teammates that you have, that literally, it's just impossible. Like, there would only be one of us on each spot at a time. Like, at most, 2 of us could be on A and B. Like, literally just... The team-based aspect of the LTM is what ruined it the most. I literally just lost a couple of matches ago, and, like, it was a 9 versus 7. The other team had 7, and we had 9. How did we lose that? Like, literally, do you know how we lost? Because the bottom people on my team literally had, like, 200, like, holding the zone, whatever points those are called, at the end of the game. And he left, too, when we were at, like, 900. It was a Loba, and that Loba literally died every couple of seconds, I swear for God. Like, imagine having infinite respawns, and you're actually just using them to fucking die. It's like when you respawn someone, and at the beacons, and then they drop, and you're like, oh yeah, I got my teammates back, but it turns out that person's just AFK. Now for Mad Maggie. Now, you've probably heard this before, but I personally don't think Mad Maggie's that bad of a legend. She's not bad. She hasn't disrupted the meta. She hasn't done much. Pretty decent legend. I have nothing to say bad about her, except for her shotgun buff. I think that it shouldn't be if she has her shotgun in her hands, she moves faster. I think it should be if she picked up a shotgun, she moves faster. I don't know. People are complaining about her see-through walls, her wall hacks. I don't think they're that good. I honestly don't think Maggie's that good of a legend to be complaining about her being unbalanced. I think her pick rate is about to be extremely low. You just gotta consider the fact that she's already not the most picked. Like, a couple days ago, she was number 3. So she's definitely not that game-changing. Crypto buff was good. I don't really care who plays crypto. The new hop-ups, all of them, I think I can appreciate them. I always used to say put hammer points on RE45. I don't understand. Like, literally, do you guys realize how many seasons it's been? Like, why? Why did it take them this long to put hammer points on the RE45? That's a good example of just showing how slow Respawn is. Like, how it's almost like they just aren't trying. The creative development team and the balance changes team, I was trying to deduce, like, what 2 teams are the worst at development and are constantly making the game worse after having had done something decent or cool. And it's those 2. Think about it. Triple Take goes into care package. Triple Take gets a nerf taken out of care package. Triple Take changes from marksman to energy. I don't understand. It's like Triple Take is just a broken gun at the end of the day. But still, come on. Why do you guys just pretend? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if next season they take away the hammer points again. Instead of nerfing the flatline, you put it in the replicator, and now every time I go to craft a bat, I craft a fucking medkit. Well, that's it. I don't want to keep this up because we all acknowledge that Apex is just becoming a shitty game. It sucks that so many people are leaving. It's honestly just the new LTM. I forgot to mention this, but this is the last thing. If you play the new LTM, you're just gonna realize, holy shit, this is why it seems like everyone's bad. Because they really just are bad. I love that people enjoy Apex Legends, and they genuinely like the characters and they like the gameplay. But maybe instead of liking Apex Legends, would you like to get good at Apex Legends? Please?